Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today we're looking into, well, a really tough situation involving bureaucratic processes, police welfare, and a long fight for dignity.
Yeah, it centers on late Sub-Inspector G. Krishna Murthy from the Hyderabad City Police.
Specifically, his family's challenging a decision about how he died.
Yeah.
Way back in 2001.
That's right. S.I. Murthy passed away on February 3rd, 2001. He had a cardiac arrest while he was on mandated night duty, actually inside the Trimulgherry Police Station.
Okay, on duty inside the station. Seems clear-cut.
You'd think so, but the department, quite recently, labeled this a natural death.
Natural. What does that mean in this context?
It means they denied him official police martyr status, that's also known as line of duty death, or LODD. They're saying the heart attack wasn't caused by the booty.
Wow. Okay, but here's the part that really jumps out from the sources. The family didn't even know about this denial until 2025.
Exactly, 24 years later.
How do they find out then?
They applied for a routine welfare benefit. I think it was a free bus pass for the family. And the rejection letter they received explicitly said the death back in 2001 was classified as natural.
24 years of silence. Then a rejection letter reveals this classification. That's something else.
It really is. And that instance of, let's call it administrative apathy, is now formally being challenged. They've taken it to the Telangana Lokayukta.
The Lokayukta, that's like the regional ombudsman, right? Investigates government action.
Precisely. They're the ones who can look into this.
Okay, so let's dig into the actual distinction here. Why is this natural versus line of duty classification so important?
It comes down to benefits and, honestly, recognition. There's death on duty, or DOD. That usually provides standard benefits.
Okay.
But death in the line of duty, LOD or martyr status, that's different. It requires showing the duty itself, maybe the stress, the physical exertion significantly contributed to or precipitated the death.
And the Hyderabad police are saying a heart attack, even on duty, is just inherently natural. No connection.
Yeah, that seems to be their argument, that it would have happened anyway, regardless of the night duty stress or location.
That feels quite narrow. Especially given he was actively working at the station.
It does, and that's where the family's counter-argument gets really interesting. They aren't just arguing semantics, they're using precedent.
Ah, so they found a similar case.
Yes, a very similar one. They point to AR Head Constable B. Virabhadra Rao. This was with the Andhra Pradesh Police back in 2016.
Okay, what happened with H.C. Rao?
He also tragically died from a heart attack while performing assigned duty. He was on guard duty at the Kovar Bridge.
So another cardiac event on mandatory duty. Very similar facts.
That's extremely similar. And here's the crucial part. The Andhra Pradesh Police did grant H.C. Rao police martyr status.
They did. So AP police accepted that the stress or demands of guard duty could be linked to the heart attack.
It seems so. Their decision implies they accepted the duty itself as a sufficient contributing factor to justify LOD status.
And this is important because Telangana and Andhra Pradesh share a common history, right?
Yeah.
Their police rules were originally the same.
Exactly. They inherited the same foundational service rules from the unified state. So a decision made by AP Police carries significant weight. It creates a parity issue.
You have Murthy dying from cardiac arrest on night duty in Hyderabad, and Rao dying from cardiac arrest on guard duty in AP. The circumstances look almost identical on paper.
Very much so. So the refusal by Hyderabad City Police to give Murthy the same status as Rao without explaining a rational difference, well, that looks like administrative arbitrariness.
It potentially violates equality principles, like Article 14 of the Constitution.
That's the argument being made. It's not just about benefits anymore. It's about fundamental fairness and consistency in how the state treats its employees, even posthumously. It's about dignity.
So bring it back to the Lokayukta. What can they actually do here?
They have significant power in the situation. They could potentially direct the department to quash that 2025 denial.
Just wipe it away.
Yes, and mandate a reclassification. Force them to grant martyr status.
And the benefits? Could they be backdated?
Absolutely. The Lokayukta could enforce the grant of all associated retrospective benefits right back to 2001, the actual date of death.
That would be a huge outcome for the family after such a long wait.
It would be. But there's another layer to this as well. The expert report submitted to the Lokayukta suggests something broader.
Oh, what's that?
It recommends the Lokayukta shouldn't just stop with Murthy's case. It suggests auditing all similar death-on-duty natural cause classifications made by the police forces in the region going back to the year 2000.
Well, all of them.
All of them. Think about that. If this narrow interpretation of natural death has been applied consistently, How many other families might be in the same position?
Families who were told their loved one's death on duty was just natural, and they lost out on recognition, on benefits, for years, even decades.
Precisely. The scale of potential historical administrative neglect could be quite large. This one case might just crack open a much wider issue.
So the decision here could have ripples far beyond this one family, potentially leading to a systemic correction.
It really could. It could force a reevaluation of how these tragic events are classified and ensure dignity is properly accorded. That's certainly something for you, the listener, to mull over as this proceeds.